Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Andrew Robertson. A Liverpool free kick coming up. Luis Diaz. Will he play it in? And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, as we look at the table, the opportunity very much there for the hosts to go top if they can win.
Well, it's a great time to top the...
Brilliant save! Short corner it is. What a vital intervention. Diogo Jota. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. A fine reading of the situation. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it petered out. Jota. Jota. Now Mo Salah. And Salah! Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Tielemans. Diego Carlos. Here's Tielemans. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Douglas Luiz. Mbappe. Teammates in the middle, and unable to keep possession. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. In behind for him to chase. And he's in the clear. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. It's a short corner. And it's Salah with the cross. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Short corner favoured. And looking towards the back post. Danger still on. Can they hit on the break? Good distribution. Vinicius. And he did what he had to do defensively. Not the most confident clearance. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
Douglas Luiz. Promising pass. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Difficult to stop him. Beautiful pass. It comes to absolutely nothing. Shot attempted. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. They were playing fluid football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Can he find someone at the far post? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then it's a brilliant header by Mbappe. He really attacks the ball and makes just the right contact. That's a superb finish.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Salah. Joe Gomez. Morton. And this is Diogo Jota now. And the referee says play on, advantage Liverpool. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Salah! And they couldn't make it happen in front of goal. My goodness, they need a boost.
Well, big chance to reduce the deficit, but it's been totally wasted. That was a poor effort.
And defensive play to be applauded. Morton. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into...
Oh, they could put it away, Stuart. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Jota. Electing to shoot. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Angled for Salah. The save was a good one. And there's the delivery. The clearance wasn't decisive. Salah. Well, there we have it. That's going to be all for the first half here in the Midlands. All very subdued from Diogo Jota. Stuart? And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. Brilliant save. Jota. Now Mo Salah. Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms. And he's in the clear. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. My goodness, that save, fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Shot attempted. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. How can he find someone at the far post? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. Salah! And they couldn't make it happen in front of goal. My goodness, they need a boost.
Well, big chance to reduce the depth.
Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he's
angled for Salah. The save was a good one. Well, the ball is rolling again, and no escaping it. There was a huge gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from Liverpool in the second 45? And fine work from Villa to win back possession. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, if you've been paying attention to the newspapers and the sports blogs, you'd have read that Manchester United could well be getting an exciting new addition to the squad. What do you make of it, Stuart?
Well, apparently they've now made an official bid for him, so we should know pretty soon where his future lies.
You might say the wall did its job. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really... Goalkeeping of the highest order!
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And deflected beyond the byline, so a corner here. And Thiago responsible for the corner. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. Well, pressure building, another corner. Clearance needed to be better. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Diogo Jota. Salah. Good-looking move. Real chance. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. It's Aston Villa facing Bournemouth. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Well, it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Right, let's join Alex Scott, shall we? Because there's been news of a goal in the Fulham match.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It was a low-driven cross into a crowded area, but he was there from close range to finish that move off. They're pulled ahead by 2 with 64 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Played in by Thiago. And still a chance. And held by the keeper at the second time of asking.
Well, he's just pulled off a great first save there. Now they can all calm down.
And the right place to cut out the pass. He needed to get there and did, but still the possibility. Robertson. In towards Salah. Well, not the best clearance. 20 minutes to go in this one. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action
big moment
coming
here,
up.
Derek.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. "15 minutes left for play. And he cuts inside. And still danger here. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Short corner taken. And it's Salah with the cross. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now.
Well, here it is again, and they go short just to get a different angle on the cross. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Coutinho. Pass after pass, happy to just keep possession and frustrate their opponents. Courtney House. Ollie Watkins. Coutinho has options, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Released it nicely. Well cleared away. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Cross blocked. Clear deflection and a corner now. And he's fired over the corner. And in a crowded area, the keeper has managed to get there. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Oh, good vision. Must score. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, first mission accomplished. They'll be playing Champions League football next season, and their hopes of winning the title remain alive.
Well, it's great they've secured that spot, but the title has to be their target. That would be the ultimate achievement.
Well, choose your descriptive word where Kylian Mbappe is concerned. Explosive is one adjective you could use. Today might just be the day. If results go their way, they could be crowned champions. Action coming up live. Hello everyone and welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us to the Midlands. We're at Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And today could well be the day when the league title is clinched. It's Aston Villa and they face Bournemouth.
Well, what a game this promises to be. Speaking to the fans outside the stadium, they're in buoyant mood, full of expectation that they'll be celebrating come the final whistle. Let's hope they can hold their nerve here.
And keeping it out. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, tremendous header that time. But the goalkeeper was there. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. Rustic decides to shoot. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. McGinn. So a glance at the table. Now they could clinch the title today, but they do need help from elsewhere, Stuart.
Well, they'll want to wrap it up today, of course they will. But all they can do is play well, get the 3 points and hope things have gone their way elsewhere.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. And quick thinking defensively. Melero. Traore. Antoine Semenyo. Oh, good strike! Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Diaby. And a throw in for Bournemouth. Well, it's a moment he should cherish forever, his full senior debut at the age of 17, and the manager quite clearly trying to keep the pressure off him. Can they keep it out? That's a very fine piece of tackling. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Matty Cash. On to McGinn. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Is this the moment? Well, fantastic reflex action. So for Aston Villa, they had a tough fixture last time out and could only manage a draw against Liverpool. What do you expect to see this time, Stuart?
Well, it wasn't a game of strong defending, let's put it that way. Today, though, if they play with a bit more purpose from the start, I think they'll win this one.
Dominic Koa. Antoine Semenyo. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Well, they do like to press whenever they can. Martinez. Not great distribution from the keeper. Now, options are plenty. Nicely timed tackle. Aydin Rustic. This attack looks highly promising. Fredericks. Cutting in, what can he do from this position? And a fine stop. And taken short. Now delivering that deep cross. And the danger cleared. What can he do with it now? And a long way out here. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Bournemouth struggling to keep possession. Aydin Hrustic. Hrustic. Semenyo. Oh, he's in here. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is! And it doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Well, just look at this. That was so close to coming back into play, but it doesn't matter. They all count.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Moussa Diaby. It is a decent-looking attack here. Can they square the game? They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here's the replay, and I have to say, the keeper's got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
So back underway following the equaliser. Serhii Sidorchuk. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Alex Moreno. And there goes the half-time whistle. Another 45 minutes left, but as it's... And the... So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. On the ball, Davis. Promising sequence. Nice weight on the pass. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. McGinn. Well, that one has promise. Well, thumped clear. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Aston Villa facing Crystal Palace. Oh, the threat is there. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Soria. This is Alaba. On the offensive. Courtney House. David Alaba. The defenders know they need to get tighter. Well, possibilities in the centre. High quality defending. Traore. And nicely over the top. Aston Villa regaining possession. Alex Moreno. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Bournemouth taking on Chelsea. And cuts inside, but nothing comes of it. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And hit with ferocity! Well, he's got to be cross with himself, straight into that human barrier. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Wonderful chance! Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attack there. They did it with such pace and quality.
Soria. In possession, House. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Really good build-up, but no end product. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Teammates available. And possibilities here. This could square the game. And that's exactly what has transpired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay. He's done really well to get his head up and pick somebody out with that cutback. And the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Dominic Koa. Well, no stopping him. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Perhaps they can counter from here. Matty Cash. McGinn. Oh, in with a chance. Rifled against the post, but back in play.
Well, this is a really good finish to the game. Villa was so close to taking the lead there.
Philip Billing. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? Nketiah. Who can he pick out? And deliver towards the back post. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved the goal. Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can Villa find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Firing it in. Oh, body in the way, crucially. And a very good challenge. And forcing the mistake. And back with Davis. Oh, nice ball. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Very keen to get right in faces and force mistakes. Well, Bournemouth couldn't keep it. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And the referee blows for full time. Well, they really wanted to win this game, but they have to be content with a draw. And who knows where the title race story will go next.
Of course, they'd have loved to have won the title today, but this was always going to be a tough game. If they play to their full potential next time out, I'm sure they'll be the champions.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Yeah, he played well, didn't he? So clinical in front.
Hello everyone and welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us to the Midlands. We're at Villa Park. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And today's the day they could be crowned champions. It's Aston Villa and they face Bournemouth.
Well, what a game this promises to be. Speaking to the fans outside the stadium, they're in buoyant mood, full of expectation that they'll be celebrating come the final whistle. Let's hope they can hold their nerve here.
Really good build-up, but no end product. So for Aston Villa, they had a difficult match to contemplate last time and ended up drawing in the game against Liverpool. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Well, it wasn't a game of strong defending, let's put it that way. Today, I think we'll see a much better all-round performance from them, and they'll probably just about have enough to win.
Oh, the threat is there. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. A creative look about this. Happy to take on the shot. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. So a glance at the table. Now they could clinch the title today. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think... The referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
And time for the change now. And Davis has it. Foiling his opponent completely. There it is, a delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Dominic Koa. Traore. Melero. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Teammates available. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. A corner will ensue. Delivering it. say this looks promising. But they dealt with the threat posed. Serhii Sidorchuk. Well, this is a moment the 17-year-old has doubtless been dreaming about for a long time. His full senior debut. The manager clearly has confidence in him, Stuart.
Well, all I'm going to say, Derek, is good luck to him, because nobody quite knows how a youngster will cope with the pressure. He might be brilliant, he might freeze.
And the flag has gone up, offside. And he's hit it with authority! Well, actually pretty easy for the goalkeeper in the end. Dominic Koa. Could be a chance to break here. And he's in. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
There's going to be a double substitution. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. And intercepted it. Fredericks. Melero. The ball with Sidorchuk. Really good challenge. And clears his lines. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Straight into the meat of the penalty area. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. Tyrick Mitchell. Dominic Koa. The ball with Sidorchuk. Now, let's see what they can do here. Oh, the threat is there. Opportunity. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. and then through on goal. You never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Showing good defensive judgment. Well, getting close to the half-time interval, and the story so far, they're not really making home advantage count. Stuart, your take?
Well, it's been a good game, but they've been second best in a couple of key areas. That needs to change in the second half, otherwise it's going to be a disappointing result for them.
Semenyo. And the ball back with Villa now. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. And angling it back. This might be ideal for the counter. He's in behind. And it's got to be. Well, you can't really head them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. Well, the short corner routine. This looks more than decent. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. And given acres of space to attack here. Could play it in. And that brings the attack to an end. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. McGinn. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. It did look on for them, but not to be. Plenty of support here. Oh, great attacking play. And a decent delivery. Well, nothing comes of it. Can he finish this? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Alex Moreno. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately. And a throw-in to come. Soria has it. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Aston Villa facing Crystal Palace. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. Serhii Sidorchuk. Mopping up defensively. And ball back with Bournemouth here. Takes on the shot. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. Elects to go short. Out of play and a Bournemouth throw forthcoming. Alaba puts his body on the line. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Watkins. And they need to get tighter. Turning inside, where's he going to go? And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here. And while it's certainly not a clean strike of the ball, he makes enough contact on it to beat the keeper. He won't care how it goes in, as long as it does.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Serhii Sidorchuk. Melero. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Delivered into the box. A decisive clearance it was. Brilliantly blocked. Decides to shoot. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Nketiah. Terrific block there. It might be. Denied once more. In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Soria. Aston Villa will get the throw in.
Well, as those stats tell us, Bournemouth have enjoyed so much of the ball, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. Crossing opportunity. It should be. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit... unlucky, really.
And time for the change now. And nicely over the top. Superbly read and executed. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Bournemouth taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
He has teammates around him. Oh, could be an opportunity. Still could be dangerous. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Nketiah. Well, they need to get tighter here. Crossing into the middle. And well positioned to clear. Now the counter-attack looks on. Billing. And attacking with real pace and devilment. All that was missing was a goal.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's how to counter-attack. It really was a great move.
Diaby. Is this the moment? Well, the post got in the way. And a confident clearance. Giving it a real go in the wide area. But they took care of the situation defensively. McGinn. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Makes the move to the inside. He can't hold on to it. And in the end, no damage done. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Dominic Koa. Billing with it. Billing. Electing to shoot. And able to close down the shot. Now can they counter clinically? He's in behind. It's still alive. And so it's over. And this is not at all what they were looking for. They've lost 3 points. And who knows what's going to happen in the title race.
Well,
Hello everyone and welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us to the Midlands. We're at Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And today's the day they could be crowned champions. It's Aston Villa and they face Bournemouth.
well, what a game this promises to be. Speaking to the fans outside the stadium, they're in buoyant mood, full of expectation that they'll be celebrating come the final whistle. Let's hope they can hold their nerve here.
Under pressure. John McGinn. That's a good-looking ball. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Well, any goalkeeper would be disappointed if he didn't save that. So a glance at the table. Now, they could clinch the title today, but they do need help from elsewhere, Stuart.
Well, they'll want to wrap it up today, of course they will. But all they can do is play well, get the 3 points and hope things have gone their way elsewhere.
Well, the attack looks promising. He takes aim. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. So for Aston Villa, a draw it was in the last game against Liverpool. What do you expect to see this time, Stuart?
Well, it wasn't a game of strong defending, let's put it that way. Today, though, if they play with a bit more purpose from the start, I think they'll win this one.
Semenyo. Well, he's certainly not alone. Must score! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Now, how about the short corner? Oh, body in the way, crucially! Well, this is a moment the 17-year-old has doubtless been dreaming about for a long time. His full senior debut. The manager clearly has confidence in him, Stuart.
Well, all I'm going to say, Derek, is good luck to him, because nobody quite knows how a youngster will cope with the pressure. He might be brilliant, he might freeze.
And the referee playing advantage. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
A good idea, but the execution wasn't quite right. And nicely struck. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Now the cut back. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Can they hit on the break? He thwarted the attack illegally. Perhaps a card is forthcoming. And a strong tackle. He's in here. There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them. Good value for it.
Well, here's the replay, and it has been coming. They've played some great football in this game, and they fully deserve this goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Can they take advantage? Well, that's going to go down as offside.
Well, he couldn't quite release it quickly enough, and the flag went up.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Ollie Watkins. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. And take it away. Serhii Sidorchuk. Dominic Koa. Melero. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Perfect challenge. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, he could finish. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Hrustic. Melero. Semenyo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Real chance. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, a chance here perhaps to invigorate their aerial targets. And taken short. Courtney House. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, it turned out to be fairly routine for the keeper in the end. Hrustic. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Core. Wonderful chance. It's still alive. And what a magical save it was. Delivering it. And that is a defender doing his job, clearing it off the line. And there goes the half-time whistle. Another 45 minutes left. But as it stands, the title party will have to wait for another day.
Well, Derek, I'd like to see a little bit more from them, particularly as they've been so good this season. I'm sure we'll see a response in the second 45.
And this confrontation is underway. Must score! Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Soria has it. And now with McGinn. Excellent vision. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. And easily intercepted. Well, make sure you join us for more Premier League action coming your way. It's Aston Villa facing Crystal Palace. Can they forge ahead? Oh, my word, there's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And the alarm bells are ringing. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Traore. A very effective challenge put in. John McGinn. Ilya Zabarny. Core in possession. Traore. Antoine Semenyo. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. And he read it well defensively. Traore. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Can he get them level? And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. On the ball, Davis. Moving forward effectively. Can they nudge in front? And he read it really well. Fine save.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Happy to shoot. Oh, a smart stop. It's a short one. And he takes on the shot. Still could be dangerous. And problem solved for now.
Well, you can't argue with those stats, can you? They've had good chances at both ends. The game is being played with great intensity, and it's been a pleasure to watch.
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. A real opening now. The net is staring him in the face. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Bournemouth taking on Chelsea.
What a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Well, they know they need to stop him. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Watkins might work out. Aydin Hrustic. Counter-attacking chance. And defending as a unit. Soria. Ollie Watkins. Diaby. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? Well, just the tackle that was needed. Good bit of pressing. Well, the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Really good challenge. Dominic Koa. Semenyo. And he has options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. And just 5 minutes remaining. McGinn. Diaby. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal. Well, he can't control his delight, can he? It's a wonderful moment for his team.
So two substitutes to come on in one go. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Traore. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. But nothing comes of it. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Chambers. This is Alaba. The final whistle, not to be for them in terms of this game anyway, but title aspirations still very real.
Well, it's a big disappointment, that's for sure. It was always going to be a tough game. They now need just to look forward to the next match and make sure they continue their title charge.
He's in here. There it is! The first goal of the game, and the lead certainly does. This could be a very special day. A draw is all they need to be crowned champions. Stay tuned, we have it live. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue, Selhurst Park in South London. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And today could be a memorable day for the visitors. An opportunity for them to clinch the league title. It's Crystal Palace up against Aston Villa.
Well, Derek, the away fans have come here in their numbers, expecting their team to clinch the title today. What an achievement this would be for the club and its players. But they've still got to put in a good performance and win here. It certainly won't be easy.
Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But
they might score here, Stuart. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. So for Aston Villa, a very good victory in the last game against Bournemouth. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Well, in a very tight game, they certainly deserve their victory. Today, I'm expecting them to repeat that performance by having the majority of the ball and creating good chances. Let's hope we have some really good attacking football.
Well, this is it, and they know full well in their last game, a draw, and they'll have the title no matter what happens elsewhere, Stuart.
Well, Derek, they might only need a draw, but if they play on the front foot and get an early goal, it will make the job so much easier.
And take it away. Mark Guehi. Just hearing something has happened at the Emirates. Let's find out what. Here's Alex.
Yep, it's a goal for Everton. It's now 1-0.
Alex, sorry to interject, but a big chance here. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
1-0 then. And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. To confirm, Everton did find the net in that game. They now lead by 1-0. He has teammates around him. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, that's a very impressive return, isn't it? He's been excellent, and it's not just been his goals. His all-round players look really bright this season.
And really pressing their opponents. Right, I believe something has changed at the Emirates. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 21 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Douglas Luiz. Fine work from Palace to win it back. Odriozola. Will Hughes. It's a good Palace move in the making. Odriozola. Hughes. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Remarkable save. Yet again, inspirational. Committed challenge. Must be! And still a chance. Well, getting a strong fist on the ball. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. McGinn. Crucial piece of defending. The referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Hughes. And threading it through. Just narrowly off target. Courtney House. Tielemans. Now, who can he play it to? Vinicius. And making the run to the inside. In it goes! A thing of beauty! It could be the goal that puts the exclamation mark on a title triumph.
Well, the way they're celebrating, they think the title's won. They just need to keep their focus now. Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Doucouré. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Palace now in potentially a dangerous position. And let's give credit to the defending. Douglas Luiz. Watkins takes on the shot. Well, an attempt almost from a different postcode and not very far away.
Well, from that sort of range, that's a very decent effort.
Possession lost by Villa. Well, very effective play in possession. Oh, it might be. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
And he's fired over the corner. Danger averted. Wonderfully weighted pass. Tielemans. And putting his body on the line. Oh, surely. Just can't get it past them. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Could be threatening. Half-time then, and right now they're in position to be crowned champions. But Stuart, 45 minutes left for play. It could yet turn around.
Well, as you...
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. And a no-nonsense clearance. Nice looking pass. Can he put them in front? Was an important piece of defending. Just hearing something has happened at the Emirates. Let's find out what. Here's Alex.
It's a second goal for the Gunners. It was a poor clearance, and then it was far too easy for him after that. They're back in this now with 50 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Superb block. It's a short one. And you've just witnessed a moment of truly high-class goalkeeping.
You're absolutely right. What a save that is. He's reacted so quickly.
Well, body in the way. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Well, let us point you in the direction of a very significant occasion, the Europa League final. Live coverage coming your way right here on EA TV. It's Aston Villa facing Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, I think this would be a really good contest.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Marvellous anticipation. And passing it well. And Palace moving the ball with purpose. Can he put them ahead? And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say. Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Trying to deliver it accurately. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Will he finish? And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Watkins. Well, they've given him too much space. And he read it well defensively. Aston Edouard. Well, he's certainly not alone. Incisive pass. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Vinicius Junior. And defensive play to be applauded. Will Hughes. Well, that one has promise. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. Vital intervention. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Big chance, and oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
A real opening now. And just over the top in the end, but the idea was good.
Well, good effort, you have to say, but it just doesn't come down in time.
Just hearing something has happened at the Emirates. Let's find out what. Here's Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. They're back in this now with 76 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. This could square the game. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Plenty of space for the Crystal Palace attack. Cutting in. A glorious chance. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Is it going to be? Oh, they really might regret that.
Well, what a big chance that was. That was the game right there.
Here it is now, a substitution. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Crossing possibilities. Schlup. Opportunity here. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And so into the final 5 minutes. Forward they go, chasing the game. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Crossing opportunity. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. Tielemans. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Keen to take it short here. This could be the equaliser. But no, he's fluffed his lines. Good heavens.
Well, that's the chance they've been looking for. The question is, will they get another one? Time is running out now.
Eze. Nakamura. Oh, great attacking play. It's a perfect challenge. And the referee has blown for full time. It's official now. The champions have been crowned.
Well, if you win the league, Derek, you've been the best team, and they certainly have been. And what great scenes we're seeing. Just look at the joy down there. They fully deserve this. They've been magnificent.
Their goal to be the best team in the league, and they've hit the target.
Well, they certainly have. They've been consistent, they've been relentless, they've been outstanding.
Yeah, you can see what it means to this tight-knit team. Real solidarity. And now they prepare to walk together in anticipation of the trophy presentation.
Well, it's now just beginning to sink in. They are the winners of this great cup.
Any second now, they'll be able to hold it aloft. All congratulating each other, and rightly so. The sweet taste of success. And they don't want to let go of that trophy, do they?
Absolutely not. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been brilliant throughout the tournament. Been a top-class performance from them and their fans.
And now, this is really special, isn't it? The chance to run with that trophy over towards the fans and say thank you and celebrate together.
Well, they're absolutely right to do that. The fans deserve to celebrate as well. They've been excellent. They've made so much noise here. Great scenes.
And now the players get to relax a bit and enjoy having the pictures taken.
Well, these photos will be cherished for years to come, won't they? Certainly ones to show the grandchildren.
Vinicius. And making the run to the inside. Two teams ready, they hope, to clear the final hurdle, the final Europa League hurdle, and the atmosphere is building up already. Well, the anticipation is over, and now the big day is here. It's the final of the UEFA Europa League. I'm Derek Ray, and as always on these big occasions, I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender Stuart Robson. We're on the cusp of kickoff. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Aston Villa.
Well, Derek, this has everything, doesn't it? Two good teams, some top-class players and a couple of excellent coaches. What a final this should be.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Rodrigo Bentancur plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And the main striker today is Harry Kane. And that's great work to keep it in play. Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. David Alaba plays with Diego Carlos in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Kane. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Bentancur. Can he take the chance? Well, a decent effort, but not quite on the target. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. Really, we've all been speculating. Would he play from the start? Would he be ready to play? Well, Stuart, we have our answer.
Well, that's a very quick recovery. I just hope they aren't rushing him back here. It can so often happen.
Pedro Porro. Now the wide area might be the productive area for Spurs. Son in the centre. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Douglas Luiz. Mbappe. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. James Maddison. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, it's in! Spurs have struck first in the final. And how significant could that be in the grand scheme of things here?
Well, here we can see it again, and no wonder the manager is furious. They just have to get tighter here, deal with the danger, otherwise that's the outcome. Not good enough defensively.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. David Alaba. It's with Douglas Luiz. Oh, great vision. Thumped clear. Douglas Luiz. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. All hands on deck. Son! Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
Son. Opportunity here. Thwarted by the post. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, could that be the turning point for Villa? Something needs to change here because they've been second best so far.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Plenty of support here. Maddison. Oh, big chance. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Well, they fancy a short one. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was miles off target. Good tackle, take it away. And teammates to play it to. Maddison. Oh, good work by the keeper. They favoured a short one here. Kane. Really good build-up, but no end product. Vinicius Junior. Good ball over the top. Chance to equalise. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Now, how about the short corner? Mbappe, and thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And so it will be a corner. Keen to take it short here. Can he finish? And keeping it out. Villa unable to retain possession. Oh, what an opportunity. A lovely attempt. Oh, a goal! He's equalised. Was he made from moments like this? On an occasion like this?
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And then the finish is really good. He just dinks it over the keeper. That's an excellent goal. Well, they needed that, and so did he. Just look at the manager's relief there.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Son. And Spurs moving the ball with purpose. But they took care of the situation defensively. James Maddison. Kane. And he takes it on. Oh, fine stop. He's driven in the corner. And efficient defending. Maddison. Can they forge ahead? Oh, it's in! To give them the lead in the final. The stuff that dreams are made of.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker, and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Well, the referee has blown the whistle. And that... Away they go again. Second half is underway here. He's in control of the situation. James Maddison. Running with the ball confidently. Mbappe. Great ball over the top. And he's through here. Great movement. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top, perfectly weighted, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there. So underway again at 2-2.
Harry Kane. Spurs pushing forward with options available. He's taken on his opponents here. Chance to put them in front. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! Well, the action underway once more. And no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Matty Cash. And space to cross it. Douglas Luiz. Top-class defending. Pavard. Madison with it. Well, quite rightly, all roads lead to Wembley on FA Cup final day. And you'll be able to see the action live with us right here.
Oh, they're in here, Derek.
And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever backheel. And then it's a clinical finish from Son. The outcome was never in doubt. You just knew he would score from there.
Douglas Luiz. And showing the importance of width. Could pull one back here. Oh, a smart stop. They favoured a short one here. What a vital intervention. Marcos Acuna. Really closing him down. Might be a chance to break. Who can he pick out? Oh, denied by the post. Not a time for cool heads.
Well, I can't believe that didn't go in. So close to finishing this game off.
There's the cut back. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, let's look at this again. He's done superbly well to pick out a teammate here, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Kulusevski. James Maddison. And on to Kulusevski. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Maddison. Back with Son. Pavard with it. Now options are plenty. And quick thinking defensively. Kylian Mbappe. A lot of space to attack. Douglas Luiz. Stopped a surefire goal. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it looks so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace, just couldn't finish it off.
Pedro Porro. James Maddison. Son. Son. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Harry Kane! And a goal it is for Tottenham Hotspur. Well on course for victory here. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Vinicius Junior. Well read to ease the pressure. 10 minutes to go then. Now, who can he play it to? Well, disappointing end to the move. Bentancur. Well, good effective pressure. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Son. Big chance. There it is. Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And that move comes to an end. Goal kick. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 3 extra minutes. Pedro Porro. Oh, breezing past him. Oh, last-ditch defending at its very finest. And he takes it on, and the goalkeeper has out. Well, the anticipation is over, and now the big day is here. It's the final of the UEFA Europa League. I'm Derek Ray, and as always on these big occasions, I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender Stuart Robson. We're on the cusp of kickoff. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Aston Villa.
Well, what a night for these two clubs, Derek. Both will be desperate to win this trophy. You can just sense the tension out there, can't you? I've got a feeling this will be a great game.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Rodrigo Bentancur plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. And here's the starting 11 for Aston Villa. David Alaba plays with Diego Carlos in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be 2 men up front. Well, it's fair to say he's been across all the back pages and the focus of social media as well, leading into this game. Really, we've all been speculating. Would he play from the start? Would he be ready to play? Well, Stuart, we have our answer.
Well, that's a very quick recovery. I just hope they aren't rushing him back here. It can so often happen.
The pass by Mbappe, he'll be disappointed. And it's going to be a Villa throw. Mbappe. Oh, danger here. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Bentancur. Well, spot on with that challenge. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Mbappe. Now with Tielemans. High quality defending. Well, clear what they were trying. Playing it from one flank to another. Didn't quite work out. Well, perhaps he thought he might escape punishment. Not the case. It's a booking. Højbjerg. No foul, Spurs advantage. Bentancur. Kane. Madison. On to Bentancur. Aston Villa struggling to keep the ball. Oh, this is looking promising. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
This to make it 1-0. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. McGinn. And he read it well. Harry Kane. Well, Spurs now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. McGinn. And in with a real chance. Oh, did so well to deny him. They take it short. Can he find the net? An easy one for Lloris. David Alaba. Mbappe. Well, an excellent sliding tackle, and it had to be. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Kane. Delivered into the box. Not the most confident clearance. Son. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. It's a short corner. Pavard. What a vital intervention. Wonderfully weighted pass. This could square the game. Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Marcos Acuna. Marcos Acuna. Crossing possibilities. Now, who can he pick out? He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Kane. Can they jump in front? And a fine stop. And taken short. Bentancur. And did just enough defensively. Showing a lot of guile there. Oh, good save. Over it comes. Still possibilities. No-nonsense piece of defending. Maddison. Angles it back. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, tremendous block. One block after another. Can he do it? Oh, it's a goal! A celebratory moment as they jump in front. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. That's a good ball. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Dejan Kulusevski. And Spurs could be onto something. Able to skip past his man. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. It's opening up for them. Oh, could be. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. It's a short one. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Well, quite rightly, all roads lead to Wembley on FA Cup final day. And you'll be able to see the action live with us right here on EA TV. It's Aston Villa taking on Liverpool.
Well, that's always a great occasion.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! It's still alive. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Alex Moreno. And they have possession again. Bentancur. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? John McGinn. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. He could pick out a teammate. Oh, great attacking play. Pulls it back. And they couldn't make it happen in front of goal. My goodness, they need a boost.
Well, big chance to reduce the deficit, but it's been totally wasted. That was a poor effort.
James Maddison. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? A fine reading of the situation. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Need to get back quickly here. Well, just the tackle that was needed. James Maddison. Now Harry Kane. Kulusevski. And back with Maddison. And he favours the inside route. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
A goal! Accurate from the spot.
Well, here's the replay, and the goalkeeper dives early, and that's why he goes straight down the middle. What a good penalty. Watch the goalkeeper all the way. Excellent.
A really good pass. Spurs recovering possession well. And providing width. Maddison. Son at the ready. He can't hold on to it. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. Played over. Well, not away properly. The cut back. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Watkins. Fine run from Mbappe. It's still alive. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Distributing it well. Going for the chip. Well, going for the chip, had the confidence to do so, and it nearly paid off.
And it was a clever chip. A little bit unlucky, really.
And Spurs come away with it. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. This looks promising. And playing it through. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. McGinn. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Højbjerg. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Oh, great play. Looking for a teammate. Must be. And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Douglas Luiz. Can he find the right pass? Mbappe. And a simple clearance, a good one. Going short. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. It's a short one. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
Spurs trying to use space to good effect. Perisic, and drawing it back. What an important piece of defending. And there's the whistle. This. And this is it. The majority of fans are inside the stadium now, and the tension is palpable here ahead of the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we're just moments away from kick-off. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Aston Villa.
Well, Derek, this has everything, doesn't it? Two good teams, some top-class players, and a couple of excellent coaches. What a final this should be.
Is this the moment? Oh, could be. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And that'll be Aston Villa's ball. This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Hugo Lloris begins in goal. Rodrigo Bentancur plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. David Alaba plays with Diego Carlos in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. He succeeds in clearing it. Harry Kane. He's going forward well here. Opportunity to go ahead. Oh, a goal for Spurs! It's the opening statement in the final. And it could be massively important for them. So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Maddison. And crossed in there. And there it is! Well, the anticipation is over, and now the big day is here. It's the final of the UEFA Europa League. I'm Derek Ray, and as always on these big occasions, I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender Stuart Robson. We're on the cusp of kickoff. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Aston Villa.
Well, what a night for these two clubs, Derek. Both will be desperate to win this trophy.
A real opening now. Oh, it's in! Spurs have struck first in the final. And how significant could that be in the grand scheme of things here? John McGinn getting in there to intercept. On attacking possibilities. Ollie Watkins. Can he put it away? What a block! Top-class defending. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match. It's one thing for a player to be declared fit, but is he really match fit? Well, in this case, the manager, Stuart, has given him the vote of confidence.
Yes, he has, and I think the injury can't have been that serious, otherwise he wouldn't be back so quickly. Let's hope he lasts the 90 minutes today.
Oh, tremendous vision. And players waiting in the centre. Superbly read and executed. They have space here, Tottenham, in an attacking sense. Could be. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. And a chance for him on the flank. Really closing him down here. Can he find the right pass? Mbappe. Villa couldn't keep the ball. Harry Kane. Trying to handle the pressure. David Alaba. Good idea. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Now Harry Kane on the move. And a long way out. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. Douglas Luiz. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Tielemans. Here's Vinicius Junior. Sends it back. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Kulusevski. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Spurs finding space on the flank. Has eyes for goal. Crucial piece of defending. McGinn. Oh, nice ball over the top. Looking to cut inside. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Vinicius Junior. David Alaba is with Vinicius Junior. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Højbjerg. Harry Kane. Madison. He's foiled them on his own. Vinicius Junior. Plenty of support here. Trying to open them up. And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Bentancur. Now Harry Kane. Madison. He'll take this on. Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Vinicius Junior. That is that for the first half here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. It's a neat move. Gives it a go. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. David Alaba. Here's Tielemans. Watkins. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Vinicius. And keeping it out. Well, there is nothing quite like the FA Cup final, and you'll be able to see it live right here on EA TV. It's Aston Villa taking on Liverpool.
Well, that's always a great occasion. The atmosphere will be electric, and the two teams will be desperate to lift that cup.
Harry Kane. Son. Got himself forward pretty well here, Harry Kane. Insufficient guile on the crossing front, you've got to say. Tielemans. Well, a textbook interception. Kane. And on to Kulusevski. And return to Kane. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Decent technique, but the goalkeeper did his job. Cash. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Son. Looking for the right angle. Son! And a decent save. Full credit. Trying to deliver it accurately. And really closing him down here. Mbappe. McGinn, and this to level it. Oh, blocked it. Mbappe. Now Harry Kane. Now the counter-attack looks on. Kane. It's looking promising. That's a useful cross. And a goal to increase the lead in this final. Will they be stopped now? So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Vinicius Junior. And fine goalkeeping. Now, how about the short corner? Tielemans just couldn't get it through. James Maddison. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Well, the cross came over and a real need to get rid of the ball here. Maddison. Here's Kane. Real defensive resilience. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, not every keeper would have been that brave.
Well, he read it brilliantly, didn't he? Top stuff from the keeper.
It is a decent-looking attack here. Will it be? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Who can he pick out? Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. 10 minutes to go then. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, a stylish moment. Douglas Luiz. McGinn could reduce the deficit. Oh dear, that moment might come back to haunt them. A bad miss.
You sense that had to go in if they're to turn this around. They simply haven't been at the races today.
Richarlison. And slipped through beautifully. Richarlison. Cross could be useful. Well, when it left the boot, I thought it might have a chance of fooling the keeper, but it didn't. Douglas Luiz. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Have to pay attention defensively. James Maddison. Now Harry Kane. No foul, Spurs advantage. That's a good ball. He's got space. Vinicius Junior. And reading it absolutely superbly. Kane. And now... And this is it. The majority of fans are inside the stadium now, and the tension is palpable here ahead of the UEFA Europa League final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we're just moments away from kickoff. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Aston Villa.
Well, what a night for these two clubs, Derek. Both will be desperate to win this trophy. You can just sense the tension out there, can't you? I've got a feeling this will be a great game.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Hugo Lloris between the posts. Rodrigo Bentancur plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. And here's the starting 11 for Aston Villa. David Alaba plays with Diego Carlos in central defence. And the story...
he's through on goal here, Derek.
My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. It's a short corner. The inside route looks promising, and keeping it out. Another corner. And the short option preferred. Just couldn't get it through. Bentancur. No let-up on the pressing front. Højbjerg. Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. A matter of whether he was going to be able to play or not. And with that in mind, we all looked at the team sheet with a good deal of interest today, Stuart. Oh, it's in! Spurs have struck first in the final. And how significant could that be in the grand scheme of things here? Vinicius Junior. It did look on for them, but not to be. Højbjerg. And now with Kulusevski. Now room to roam for Spurs on the wing. Maddison. Here's Kane. It's got to be. And still an opportunity. And holding on to it at the second time of asking. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Son. Now Harry Kane. Højbjerg. And back with Kane. The supporters want to see him have a go. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. To make it 2-0. And he puts it away confidently.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
Possession lost by Villa. Promising move from Tottenham. Oh, great attacking play. And options in the centre. Can he put it in? Acuna. Son. Now with Kane. And they've bought themselves a bit of time. Thwarting him. Oh, magnificent reaction. Son. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment! So the ball is moving again, and quite simply, Spurs are accelerating away from their opponents. James Maddison. And just blotting out the danger.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Nice weight on the pass. Flag raised for offside. Well, the anticipation is over, and now the big day is here. It's the final of the UEFA Europa League. I'm Derek Ray, and as always on these big occasions, I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and England defender Stuart Robson. We're on the cusp of kick-off. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against Aston Villa.
Well, what a night for these two clubs, Derek. Both will be desperate to win this trophy. You can just sense the tension out there, can't you? I've got a feeling this will be a great game.
And the starting 11 for Spurs. Hugo Lloris is the goalkeeper. Rodrigo Bentancur plays alongside Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in central midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. David Alaba plays with Diego Carlos in central defence. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be two men up front. Happy to take on the shot. Great defending. Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. A matter of whether he was going to be able to play or not. And with that in mind, we all looked at the team sheet with a good deal of interest. Oh, a goal for Spurs! It's the opening statement in the final. And it could be massively important for them. So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Teammates available. Bentancur. Can he open them up here? But they dealt with the threat posed. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Douglas Luiz. Mbappe. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And it's Harry Kane on the run. Good-looking move, and it might be. Real defensive resilience. Nicely saved. And taken short. It might be. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and just look at these fans. The trophy coming their way, surely. Tielemans. Douglas Luiz. Cutting infield here. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
Well, they're getting closer, but they need to take one of these chances.
Oh, that's a really good run. Well, not so fast. Did well to make amends. Beautifully weighted ball. Trying his luck. And saved by the keeper. Elects to go short. In it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, here you can see it again. It's a superb cross, just asking for someone to go and meet it. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Released it nicely. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Douglas Luiz. Mbappe. And making his move inside. It's there for him. And a fantastic diving save. Playing it short. Is the chance on here? Really in the mood today. That was almost another one.
Well, he looks so sharp, doesn't he? Just not the finish he was hoping for there.
Really favours this position. Can they keep it out? And clears the danger. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Pedro Porro. Javier. And Kane comes into the move. Good-looking attack, this. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Son! Decent technique, but the goalkeeper did his job. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. The inside route looks promising, but really sticking to their task defensively. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Son, real chance. And a big moment, a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. And they are going to be difficult to stop now. So back underway, 3-1 the score. Moving it forward. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Shaping to shoot. And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Now, how about the short corner? That's not a bad ball. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
And the danger cleared. Javier. Now with Bentancur. Pulls it back. In position. Splendid defending. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Going short. Bentancur. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. So the whistle then. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. What to like about that pass? And defensive play to be applauded. Pedro Porro. James Maddison. Now Harry Kane. Well, Tottenham being afforded too much room here. Oh, he's through here. Oh, magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is. Well, those stats tell you the story. Spurs have been really good today. Their attacking play has been a joy to watch.
Oh, they might score here, Stuart. Crucial piece of defending. Kane. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Son. Now he must favour the cross. Son. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Well, they get the ball moving once more, and this is turning into a trouncing. Spurs hold all the aces. Well, the referee well aware that he had to blow his whistle, and on comes the physio. Now back underway with a drop ball. Pedro Porro. Well, quite rightly, all roads lead to Wembley on FA Cup final day, and you'll be able to see the action live with us right here on EA TV. It's Aston Villa taking on Liverpool.
Oh, Derek, great opportunity here.
And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Elects to go short. A good and fair challenge. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. And the ball back with Spurs now. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And Kane wasn't going to miss that. He knows exactly how to find a bit of space in the box. He's a great player.
And Spurs regaining possession. Kane. Played into the centre. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. And nicely over the top. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Villa unable to retain possession. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next?
Well, as you can see, Spurs have completely controlled the possession. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Oh, Stuart, they must score! Oh, that's a fine save. Taken short. Vinicius! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
15 minutes left for play. And fine work from Villa to win back possession. Well, let's see if something comes of this. And the decision is one of offside here. Richarlison. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. Spurs with the corner. And played short. And cutting in from the flank. Still looking for space. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Son, can they profit from this? Corner given to Spurs. And taken short. And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot, and it's going from bad to worse. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made it.
A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Bentancur.